Hello, and welcome to Franca's Daily Meditation. Today, I picked the oracle card Pele, which is the goddess of awakening. This card comes from the deck of the Goddess Oracle, written by AMY SOFIA Marashinsky. So basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read from the book the poem, the background of the card, and the card meaning, and then I'm going to finish off on a very long guided meditation. So make sure you're comfortable, relaxed, sit up straight or lie down. Make sure your spine's nice and straight, and you have your journal by your side with a nice reliable pen. And then we'll begin. So we start off basically with some breathing. I like to do this, breathe in for 6, hold for 6, breathe out for 6, and hold for 6. I'll do that twice with you, and then you can finish off on your own pace. And while you're breathing throughout this whole time I'm talking, just really focus on your breath. And if you could do the 6, 6, 6, 6 the whole time, that'd be great. If not, don't stress yourself out. Just breathe at your own pace, but be aware of your breathing. And really try to open up your heart chakra and give it lots of love, and breathe out anything that no longer serves you. And just release. It's a time for releasing. It's time for awakening. And Pele has come to us today to remind us of that. All right, so let's begin. Pele, awakening. I surge, I pulse, I throb. I'm never still. I'm perpetual vibration, a rhythmic beat, the constant hum that you hear. I am always moving, way down in the deeps with fiery vitality, in places you can only feel. When necessary, with dramatic, fierce, volcanic eruptions, I wake you up with lava and fire. And I say, pay attention. Pele is the volcano goddess of the Polynesian people of Hawaii. According to legend, she appears to people as a beautiful and mysterious young woman just before her volcano is about to erupt, or a garnered old woman who lights her cigarette with a snap of her fingers. Although her priestesses, the queens of Hawaii, were converted to Christianity when Mauna Lava erupted in 1880, Princess Kilikolini recited the old chants, gave offerings of silk cloth, and poured brandy into the bubbling lava. Pele, thus appeased, grew calm. Pele's appearance signals a need for awakening. Have you been sitting still for too long? She asks. I'll repeat again. Have you been sitting still for too long? Have you been lulled into sleep by the evenness of your life? Have you been lulled into sleep by the evenness of your life? And her last question is, has reality been too slippery to grasp? I'll repeat that again. There's a horn honking in the background there. Has reality been too slippery to grasp? Pele says, get ready to awaken your awareness and come into full consciousness. She says, now is the time to see things as they really are. To initiate change so things can be as you want them to be. I'll repeat. Now is the time to see things as they really are. To initiate change so things can be as you want them to be. Now is the time to wake up to your potential and power to move and shake. Now is the time to wake up to your potential and power to move and shake. Pay attention to all that life is telling you. So basically, look for the signs, I'm always looking for signs everywhere I go. It could be a poster on a billboard, or somebody says one word and I jot that down and then I meditate on that after. What does that mean? What's that message for me? So pay attention to all that life is telling you. Paley says that when you nurture awakening, your life becomes creative rather than reactive. An infinitely powerful place to be. I'll repeat that. Paley says that when you nurture awakening, your life becomes creative rather than reactive. An infinitely more powerful place to be. So we're going to start the guided meditation in a moment. So just get comfortable, make sure you're relaxed. Maybe you want to just take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and just kind of reflect on the questions that were asked. Questions and rather comments that were mentioned by Paley, the goddess of awakening. So breathe in and out at your own pace, and we'll start in a moment. Okay. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath and release it, letting go of all that needs to be let go of. Take another deep breath and see a volcano. How does it feel? Feel yourself connected to the core of the earth. Feel the fire, the molten energy at the core of the earth, vibrating, moving, and humming. The molten energy begins to move and expand. First, it enters your feet. Feel the liquid warmth. And then it moves into your legs, expanding and radiating energy, vitality, and pleasure. Then it moves into your torso where it connects with your spine. The warmth moves slowly up your spine like liquid gold, caressing, relaxing, energizing. It feels deeply pleasurable. As it moves into your solar plexus, right above your navel, it radiates out the rest of your body. Down your arms, into your hands, and out your fingertips. Now it begins to climb upwards, spreading vitality throughout your body. It moves up your spine to the top of your head, where it erupts and pours down the surface of your skin, energizing and renewing, warming and revitalizing. You feel aware and awake, centered and relaxed, ready for anything. I'm going to count from 10 to 1, and with each number I say, you will float along the timeline of your past, just observing all the moments of your life pass without involving any emotions. You're floating along this timeline of your life all the way to your birth and making your way back to soul level, where you can communicate with your higher self, or also known as your quantum self. So let's begin. 10. Letting your mind begin to drift back in time. What were you doing this morning? Yesterday? And last month? Nine. See what you were doing last year. 8. Floating back along your timeline. 5 years go by, then 10 years. What were you doing back then? 7. You drift all the way to your school days. See moments flash by when you were a teenager. 6. Drifting through your childhood. See the places you lived during these times, or any memories that come up. Just let them pass by. 5. You are seeing things from when you were very young. Perhaps they are real accounts of memories you had. Or maybe you can just see stories you were told about your early childhood. Four. You can see you are a baby now, just learning to walk. See these moments as clearly as you can. 3. You are a very tiny baby now, before you could walk. See the people who are caring for you. Observe any colors or sounds you may notice from this time. Two. Now you're in your mother's womb, safe and warm. It is quiet in there, and you feel wanted in the world outside of your mother. One. Now you are only but a spark of life in your mother, sent from your father. And 0. You are passing through, but into the spiritual dimension, the place of unlimited awareness. Observe whatever you are experiencing right now. Now you sense a presence that is pure and beautiful. It is the most intelligent presence you've ever felt. This presence is your spirit, your higher self. Notice the qualities of this existence. What's it like? Allow for a moment of stillness now. This higher self has been waiting a long time for you to come to this moment where you can connect and learn. What form does this higher knowledge take on at this moment? What do they look like? Notice every detail and quality about this quantum being that you can. Let them feel excited that you are here and listening. The first bit of knowledge the Spirit offers is about you, in the human form, giving you insight about something you need to know. Be open to receive. So open yourself up completely now to anything you need to learn about this current human incarnation you are experiencing. And listen. Listen with an open mind, allowing anything into your mind that needs to present itself. Don't question it. And don't disregard it. Be open. Write it down if you have to. Good. Any messages you receive here and now, you will remember for the rest of your human life. This is a very important moment with your total soul consciousness. You may hear messages in the form of words, or you may just have a feeling. Whatever you experience is perfectly fine. This is your intuition. Allow your intuition to speak with you. Good. This moment you are spending with your intuition is void of any fears. Fears cannot exist when spirit is present. So without any burden or fear, ask this all-knowing higher knowledge whatever you need to, or anything that comes to mind. Like say to your higher self now, how can my human incarnation carry out my soul's purpose? And listen. Incarnation as life on earth is a learning experience, kind of like a school. So ask this spirit now anything you need to know or do as a student in human form. Listen now very closely, because any messages you receive are very important. Good. And as you spend this time together, you are completely rejuvenated. Your mind automatically sorts through any problems with ease and clarity. Earth is a chance for us to solve any and all problems so that we can fully experience pure paradise. Ask your higher self now anything that comes to mind and listen very closely. Good. There are 7 messages that your higher self has for you right now. So as I say each of these things to you, sit with the message and allow yourself to make of it what you will. The first message is, you deserve the best in every situation. You have special gifts. Turn the negatives into positives. Live and let others live. Remember to make time for play. Meditate as much as you can. And last message is, love yourself always. Good. And now you are going to merge fully and completely with your higher self, bringing you full access to your intuition during every moment of your human life. Allow yourself to connect completely with your higher self, becoming a powerful force, never separating again. You are now one with your intuition that guides you while you are in human form, knowing that human form is only temporary. Ask your intuition anything you want, and listen with great respect. You are one with your higher self, whole and complete, able to access infinite intuition at any moment of your physical incarnation. Sit for a moment and really experience the sensation of wholeness. Good. Now we're going to travel to an experience in a past life that will allow you to clear anything that could be holding you back in your present life. So begin to float along your timeline again, and I'll count down from 5. And with each number I say, you get closer and closer to a past life that you need to witness. A past life that will allow you to release any limitations. Here we go. 5. You're drifting and floating along your timeline. 4. 3. 2. Allowing your mind to bring you into a past life. 1. You are now in a past life, gazing around and see what you notice. It appears that this past life is one that allows you to release anything that's holding you back, removing any blocks you may have. Whatever comes up for you, just open yourself to it. Look down at your feet. What do they look like? See your surroundings. Where are you? Notice the details of where you are and what you're supposed to notice here. Sense what kind of person you are in this past life experience. What kind of clothes do you wear? Are you a male or a female? An adult or a child? What kind of people do you know? How do you feel in this body? Now you see that you are going to a place, perhaps an event or ceremony, to remove any blocks that you may have. See this day happen. There are important people here, those that greatly support you. See the special things that take place allowing for any limitations to be freed. Feel in your body the sensations of all blockages dissipating. Notice how you feel each time something more releases during this special ceremony. You've been waiting for this day for so long, and the others attending this ceremony are also spirits incarnating in this vision to congratulate you on this advancement into complete freedom. The spirits in this experience are people you know now, people you have known, and people you will know along your human life. They are pure spirits. See your body glowing with beautiful energy once you are fully freed. Good. You have completed this spiritual ceremony through this amazing past life experience. You are completely unblocked, and you feel more free than you ever have. And now let your mind leave the ceremony being happy of the experience you had here. Let your mind float and drift, bringing into your imagination the thought of a beautiful beach. You are walking through the white sand, and it's so soft and warm under your feet. Small waves are lapping against the shore. And as you walk, you see things in the sand like colorful shells and pieces of rock, sea glass, seaweed, and your own footprints. You notice a piece of driftwood that is the perfect size for writing in the sand with. So pick it up and go to where the sand is wet with the seawater. Begin to write your name in the sand and notice the sounds the stick makes as you scratch it through the sand. Good. Now step back from your name and look at it. You notice a small wave comes and partially washes away your name, also washing away any fears you may have. Another wave comes and washes your name away even more, washing away anything that brings you anguish. and another wave after another, until your name is washed away by the waves and completely washing away your worries until all you can see is ripples in the sand where your name used to be. And you continue your walk along this beautiful beach. Notice the temperature of the weather and perhaps the sun on your skin or a nice breeze passing by. Maybe you can hear the waves lapping against the shore and some birds flying overhead. As you walk a little further, you see a nice chair, so sit down to take a rest and gaze out into the beautiful blue ocean. Notice the horizon and how the ocean meets the sky. As you look out into this beautiful scene you've ever witnessed, you notice a small white cloud brewing on the horizon, and it's coming towards you. When this cloud gets closer, you notice that this cloud is very intelligent. This is the cloud of infinite knowledge. Any questions that you have, begin to blow them out towards this cloud. And watch that as you blow anything that you desire to know, the cloud grows darker and heavy with rain. Continue blowing, allowing for the cloud of knowledge to soak up anything you ponder. It becomes heavy with rain and begins to pour down a warm and gentle storm of purified insight upon the beach. This beautiful rainstorm is filling you with infinite knowledge. Enjoy this storm now and soak in boundless intelligence, like you're being downloaded like the Matrix. Good. You have had incredible experiences today, ones that will last you for your entire life. We're going to come back now to wakeful awareness, bringing back all that you have learned today with you. 1, come back. 2, feeling good. 3, feeling strong. 4, breathing in fresh oxygen. 5, feeling complete. 6, feeling whole. 7, feeling wiser. 8, good, coming back now. 9, almost there. 10, feeling happy and rejuvenated. Wonderful. You can open your eyes, take a deep breath in. Let it out. Give yourself a nice big hug. Wonderful. Have a great day. Be careful out there. Peace and love. Franca Vresk.